Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review, child. We are back with Seeking Sister Wives, Season 4, Episode 2. If you are new here, then welcome. Come on in, child, because it's going to be a wild ride this season. And if you're back for a second or third time, then y'all please don't hesitate to hit like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. Now, child, let's get into it if we're going to get into it, honey, because the foolishness don't wait, okay? It don't wait. When the episode first opens up, we're back with the Merrifields in Delay, okay? Because, you know, they done went down there to get Leah. So Danielle is still waiting for the video chat to happen so she can rub it in Bert's face. And Leah is like, are we going to call her today or tomorrow? Here go Danielle. Today. She's like, girl, I can't wait to make her feel away. We got to call her today. So Danielle is like in the confessional, yeah, Bert is just a little jealous. You know, I remember what I went through. Yeah, and you making sure it's her turn now. That little look in your eyes every time you speak about Bert being jealous, and you ain't fooling me. So Garrick is like, yeah, I mean, we can't be harboring those feelings. Shut up, ick. So Leah is basically like, look, I've been trying to talk to Bert, and she does not care to talk to me. So I'm trying to figure out if it's a language barrier or what exactly is going on. It's not a language barrier, okay? They take out them little translator phones and they talk to her. It's you, okay? Bert knows how to pull out that translator when she wants to. So they get to their Airbnb and they're walking up the steps, and here go Danielle. We can help you carry it. And he was like, no, just go ahead and go. Leah was like, he just want to look at our butts. Baby, he don't care nothing about y'all. When I say nothing, I do mean nothing, okay? So Danielle goes, yeah, you know, I just love Leah's sense of humor. She's a complete 180 from Bert. She's definitely on the other end of the spectrum when it comes to what Bert is like. Bert exudes like a lot of femininity. Leah, on the other hand, she's feminine, but she gives you a little bit of testosterone at the same time. It's like, you're not about to play in my face. She'd have been and thumped Ick right in the middle of the forehead. And she don't play, and you can tell that. Child, so that's what's going on with her. But anywho, so Ick is like, yeah, I mean, she's more reserved than Leah is. Child, this man does not like Leah. She's too much for him. Absolutely too much. And she's too opinionated. She is not going to allow him to do whatever he want to do whenever he want to do it. And she is not about to allow Bert to sit here and treat her the same way that Danielle was treated. It's equal. It's either we all equal or we ain't nothing. Moving forward. So they get to the Airbnb, and child, this is very strange because it doesn't seem like a fit. Like, it just doesn't seem right. I don't know, child. It just don't seem right. So Leah goes to change, and so Danielle is like, still talking about Bert being jealous. Listen, I'm all for the big payback. Shout out to James Brown. I'm all for that. But in fairness, Garrick is the one that made you feel jealous and insecure, Danielle, not Roberta. Okay, she was just playing her role. You were the dummy that agreed to this. So Leah's like, girl. Oh, and Leah, girl, Danielle is using you, okay? I know I don't want to hear all season, Bert is so jealous. We really have to work on Bert's jealousy. It's just the jealousy in her. Let's see how Bert's going to handle it. I don't want to hear that all season, Danielle, okay? We got it. You're here. Back with a vengeance. You saw what everybody was saying over on the Twitter. You looked at some of these reviews, and now you back better than ever, getting ready to do what you gonna do with Bert. But we all know you finna get to hooping and hollering and crying. So please cut it out. She was like, I just feel like we wouldn't feel right adding a third wife if Roberta wasn't on board. Girl, yeah, right. Moving forward. The Epps family. So we meet Marcus, his wife Taryn, and his fiance India. They've been poly for the last 2 years, and he and Taryn met in college. So he was sexing her friend, right? So then he saw her picture in the room. 5 months later, he was taking her virginity. Okay. This is the second couple that said they met in college. Now, Nick looked like he ain't never been to a college shop. I don't know if he was the janitor over at the college or what was happening, but April says she met Nick at the college, and that's a bold-faced lie, okay? Allegedly. This guy here says he met Taryn in college. I'm so happy I ain't find my man in college, honey. If I gotta be polyamorous and sit up and look crazy while you traipse different women in and out. Oh, child. So Marcus lets us know he's an elected official. He flies between Ohio and Florida, and he said the poly lifestyle affects his job. I can imagine that it does. They're trying to figure out what exactly is this. Are you using our funds to fund this lifestyle? Like, exactly what's happening. So Taryn and Marcus have been together for 11 or 12 years, and he was still in the streets as a married man. He was taking advantage of her being cool and laid back, so eventually she left him. During the time that she left him, he met India while she was out with friends, okay? And she's like, yeah, he's my type, because I'm not really attracted to super tall guys. Child, not the height shade. He's so stupid. He don't even realize she shaded him, child. Let me just say this. On this season of Seeking Sister Wives, short dudes are winning. You got Ick, Nick, and Marcus. Child, we represent the Lollipop Guild. Child, this is a fool. They're going to let us know how this all came about, because my thing is this. Taryn, if you left him because he was in the streets, why would you welcome the streets into your home? Girl, what is you saying? So Taryn said she was gone for a year. They started talking about getting their marriage back on track, and he was engaged to India during this time. Oh, okay. So basically he had moved on, and in order to keep him, you decided to keep her as well. Got it. She was like, at first I was pissed. So he said he wanted to keep Taryn and still be with India. So she moved back in. But when she moved in, she was like, no, she got to go. Okay. I don't like the fact that she's here. She needs to go. But then she met her. So she gave it a month or two, and now she likes her. I guess I'm just not easily convinced, honey, because I want you out. If I didn't want you with another woman and I moved out because of it, why would I come back and engage with another woman being with you under the same roof as me? Where is the self-esteem of it all? That has to be a prerequisite to getting on this show. Do you have self-esteem? If you check yes, you're out. Oh, child. This is just a mess, honey. I couldn't do it. So Taryn is saying when he mentioned polyamory to her, it just made sense. Child, he just sitting in the center grinning like a Cheshire cat. Meanwhile, India is like, when he mentioned it to me, I wasn't interested. But yet here you are. She was like, but he kept pushing me, so I just decided to give it a try because I loved him so much and I didn't want to lose him. So then Marcus tells us their sleep schedule. He's going to check on one of the kids, right, while they sitting there looking crazy. So there's one daughter that he and Taryn share. She's 9. He has a son from a previous relationship who lives with him as well, and his son's best friend who also lives there. Okay. Why does the best friend live there? Where are his parents? Okay, because y'all just kind of skipped on past that. It's like y'all just have a halfway house, honey. Anybody that you meet, you just bring home. Like, what exactly is going on? So he tells the kids that he's going on a date with Bina. Why do the kids need to be involved in such grown-up things? Maybe that's just me. I mean, I know it may affect them, but please let them be kids, especially this little beautiful 9-year-old girl. She does not need to know that you are going on a date with yet another woman. He said him and Bina met 13 years ago. She's a stylist. She lives in North Carolina. And Taryn is like, well, y'all know that dad is dating other people as well, right? And again, why do they need to know that? And y'all know what? I just hate that this pretty little girl is being exposed to this. I feel like it promotes an unhealthy take on relationships. Now, granted, you can do what you want to do. If you believe in having 5 and 6 different relationships with people at the same time, that is fine. If y'all all agree, cool, do you. But I'm just saying, Mom got cheated on, so instead of keeping her boundaries, she allowed him to have another or several other women, so he's satisfied. What about what you require? What are you teaching her? Are you teaching her, hey, out of fear of losing your man, you better let him have multiple women? Like, come on, y'all not even satisfied with this. And quiet as it's kept, I don't care what nobody has to say. Polyamory only benefits the man. That's just how I see it. Moving forward, the Foley family. We're back over here with Steve and Brenda. So Steve and Brenda go to check on a home that they're building, and he's like, polygamy just kind of happened to us. Sure it did. So they start talking about April, and Brenda says that April is like a best friend that you can always count on. They must be reading from the same sister wife ebook. I know it's tough to make friends as an adult, but y'all ain't got no pre-poly best friends. Why y'all always got to get the women and move them in to be best friends? Oh, no, ma'am. So Brenda is telling Steve that it's hard because she's been in April's shoes where the relationship was already established and then she came into the relationship. So Steve was like, yeah, we have to do some more convincing when it comes to Brenda. She's not exactly sold on April. He said, they're building this house for the poly family that they hope to have. Back at the Burger Barn with Nick and his date Danielle. Child, let me tell y'all something. I did not know that Danielle was 22 years old. I was like, 22? Okay. So all of y'all are preying on young women. Except Marcus. I don't know how old India is. I can't remember. But I don't think she's no 21 or 22. Child, this is a fool. So she said it's their first solo date and she's very nervous. So he talking his pimp talk, licking his lips and looking up at the sky and whatnot, trying to recruit Danielle. And he asked her if she would be interested in being in their relationship. And she said she does see herself being in that for the rest of her life. You are 22 years old. You are really going to start your life and end it with Nick? Girl, please. Just hearing Nick speak turns me all the way off. Girl, look at him. Oh, child. She said it's just really hard to wrap my head around it because, I saw a different life for me. I saw a different vision. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to make friends. And you should still do that. So meeting Nick changed all of that? Girl. So she tells him that she's very nervous about being insecure and wondering if her place is solid. I can tell you right now, Jen is in the number one spot. I'm just gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. Now you can go into that house if you want to, thinking that you're about to be number 2, number 3. You're going to be probably number 2, because I don't really think he like April like that, even though he met her first. Moving forward. He's like, yeah, because when I saw Jen and April take to you, I was like, wait a minute, the attention is supposed to be on me. Well, child, at least he can admit it. This is some old self-serving BS if I ever did see it, which I already knew. But child, at least he just admitted it. She said her relationship with him is just as important as her relationship with Jennifer and April. So there can't be any jealousy. Okay. So he's like, yeah, I just want to see how she's going to handle crisis because, she says she's all in, but we shall see. Shut it up. After they get done sitting around these burgers, honey, because they sure didn't eat them, okay? He invited her back to the house. He's like, yeah, I invited her back to the bedroom for a little one-on-one time. Ew. Okay. Child. Oh, my goodness. This is just too much. She's like, yeah, I would really like to have sex with Nick. I'm really excited, but I'm also nervous. Girl, don't be nervous. He ain't gonna be hitting on nothing. I can tell Danielle has low self-esteem. She doesn't really want to do this, but I guess she's feeling like Nick is a prize. Honey, I don't know. I guess one of them little prizes you find in the Cracker Jack box. I have no idea. But I think she feels like she can't do any better. Danielle, you can do better, honey. Okay? You can do better. I don't know what this is, but it's getting on my nerves. Brenda and Steve. So today, April is going on a date with them to a winery. So Steve is like, yeah, April and Maya's relationship is going really well. I mean, we have a lot of chemistry. I'm sure it is. She's young and impressionable and you're grown and established. She ain't got to call an Uber and she ain't fooling me. So he explains the first few dates are always as group dates to see if there's a connection. Brenda don't want that young lady with her man. She don't give a damn. Brenda is trying to hold on to you because she knows she swooped in there and took you from your wife. But how you get them is how you gonna lose them. Because something happened with that wife. I want to hear from that wife. I'm about to find that wife so I can interview that wife. Child, I want to know. Something is not right. So Steve says there's no rules while Brenda is sitting there looking crazy. Okay. So the producer asked if Steve had sex with April. And he has. So April just barely made the cutoff to be able to partake in this little excursion, honey, because she just turned 21. This is just crazy. Moving forward. So then they all go outside and it's cold, okay? And so he gives his jacket to Brenda. But while Brenda is standing there shivering, Steve thinks this is an opportune time to spend some one-on-one time with April. He's like, you want to go in? She's like, yeah, I'll go in. So Brenda going back inside. April is out there with old creepy Steve. They're kissing while Brenda is sitting inside smelling the wine. So Steve tells us at this point, he does love April. When I tell y'all the look on Brenda's face, see, this is what I don't get. If you know you won't be able to handle certain things, don't even chance it. Like, I know me, okay? I know me. So I know this will be a hell no for me, but I know me. You know who you are. Stand strong in your convictions. If you do not want your man with multiple women, then don't be with a man who wants multiple women. And don't be one of the multiple women. Oh, child. So she was like, yeah, I knew he was going to fall in love with someone, but he's the love of my life. So I'm just wondering if he's going to stop loving me. I'm just hoping that it's worth it. I'm hoping that your name is on that house. Moving forward, the Davis family. Back at the house, Jen and April are waiting for the king to return to the court. They return, and side note, Nick walked in that house, y'all. Why is he dressed like an extra from 2001? He got on oversized jeans, Air Force Ones, all white. So I can get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. Shout out to Nelly. Nick feet gotta be a size 5.5. I want y'all to go back and look at that scene. When I tell you Nick came stomping in there with them big forces on, oh child, I said, what in the Throwback Thursday is going on here? So they trying to get the deets on the date. But Burger Breath, he wanted to go straight to the bedroom, child. He was like, there's a meeting in my bedroom. I ain't got time to be playing with you heifers. I brought her here so we can get it popping. So then Tweedledee and Tweedledee squared, honey, because I don't want to call them Tweedledum, honey, because they got the education and whatnot. They're like, oh, it went so well. They look cute together. I just really hate this for them. I really do. Back to the Merrifields. So Danielle is ready to call. Child, please call Roberta so Danielle can calm the hell down. She's ready to call little wife to see her horns come out. And she's like, yeah, so we're going to call her. Okay. So she feels like she's a part of the dating process. Okay, Danielle really think we crazy. Okay. So when they call Roberta, she answers, right? So Leah's like, hey, nice to see you. Here go Bert. Oh, ma'am, you know. These people crazy. Ma'am, you know exactly what this lady is saying, honey. Oh, here go Ick. I don't think she understands. You know, it's just the language barrier. She know exactly what's happening. Every time they pull out these little translator phones, I chuckle. Oh, honey, this is purely entertainment. So y'all know Ick about to turn on the waterworks. So Ick is crying, Leah looking disgusted, and Danielle looking satisfied. So they leave so he can talk to her alone. So Leah's like, yeah, we'll leave. We can read the room. Can you? Because Ick ain't interested in nobody but Bert. Okay? He will be wherever she is in a hot minute. If he could jump through that translator phone, he would. I'm just saying. So Leah is like, you know, if we go forward, this is what she's saying in her confessional, then I'm going to have to talk to Bert and work things out because I don't want to resent her. I just don't understand why our relationship is the way it is. So inside, he's crying, telling Roberta, you're so special. She's like, you're special to me. Oh, okay. Now you can understand that, but not nice to see you. Okay. These two might as well just be together and get them off, honey. We do not want to see them next season. Bring back that other couple. What was the nice man? He had the nice two women, the Colton family. Was it the Coltons? Bring them back. I don't want to have nothing to do with Ick. Outside, Leah is telling Danielle that she feels guilty that she gets to spend so much time with them and Roberta can't, and she doesn't want any jealousy. So she's telling her, you know, that Bert never tries to get to know her, never asks anything about her because she don't care about you, baby, at all. She was like, I just feel like she's jealous. So Leah said, okay, well, this is my thing. Is my relationship with Garrick dependent upon Bert being here? Short answer, yes. So Danielle don't got no answer. She just sitting there. Y'all know how Danielle raises her eyebrows to her forehead and she just looking and grinning. I'm like, look at Danielle. Danielle crazy. So she's in the confessional talking about, I can see this being a battle, you know, to deal with because I don't know if she's ever been in that position. You know, I was there and now Bert's there. And so I just don't know if she's going to be able to deal with the jealousy. Well, child, you put her in this position for the first time. Congratulations. And Leah, my condolences. And that was the end of the episode. Child, y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode of Seeking Sister Wife. If you have not checked out last week's review, I have a playlist set up. So, child, you can just go ahead and go get your life with last episode's review and this one. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.